Sonic's Greenhouse Adventure Season 3 Chapter 13 Spy Work. Dr. Denman's point of view.
I was enjoying a smoothie when they walked in, but now I saw a third one, and they were with a teenage girl with hot pink and dark teal hair. Then the gray one pointed me out. So much for undercover. Time to be direct. So I motioned for my small team to wait while I went over there. Hello, I heard about these two over the news. So, what are they, miss? I asked with a fake smile. The creatures glared at me and backed away a little bit.
So you must be Dr. Denman. For your information, we're supernatural hedgehogs. Also, don't even think about doing to us what you tried to do to Cleo, Ricky, and Emma. We don't want to hurt anyone, but we won't go without a fight.
The blue hedgehog said as he held the girl protectively. That was odd. This was going to be interesting for sure. Can you at least tell me your names? I just wanted to meet you is all. I asked happily as they let their guard down.
I'm Sonic. This is Shadow, my older brother, Silver, my new little brother, and Marina, my girlfriend.
Hearing that last part caught me off guard, but I kept my composure. Well, it was nice to meet you four. I hope to see you later, I said as I headed back to my table. I decided to spy on them before doing what I did last time with the mermaids. I felt like I needed more info, and that there's more going on than I'm seeing on the surface.
Sonic's point of view.
I knew something was off when I noticed the way Dr. Denman smiled. Guys, I think we need to keep an eye out for her. She's up to no good, I said as we sat at a table.
I agree. That smile was obviously fake.
Shadow said as Silver and Marina nodded in agreement. I decided to call Lewis while we were waiting for our smoothies.
Hey Sonic, what's up?
I'm afraid I have some bad news. Dr. Denman is in town. In fact, she's here at Ricky's cafe as I speak. We spoke with her and made it clear to her that we know about her darker side and that we're not gonna fall for it.
Are you serious? Well, be careful. She tricked me before even though I knew not to trust her, so don't be fooled.
We will. Bye, I said and hung up.
So what did he say?
Marina asked as I put my phone away. He said she's a really good manipulator and not to let her fool us, I said as we started to enjoy our smoothies.
Oh, well then, that's kinda terrifying. Good thing we're keeping our guards up.
Then my phone rang. It was Donut Dad. Hey Donut Dad, what's up?
Hey Sonic, can you guys look after Annika for a few hours? Me and Maddie have to go to a meeting with your friend's parents about some marine biologist in town.
Sure thing. Hey Shadow, do you think you can chaos control us back to Charlotte's house? I said as I hung up.
Yeah, why?
Donut Dad needs us to look after Annika for a few hours. I replied confidently as we finished our smoothies.
Well, let's get going, shall we?
Shadow said as we started to get up.
Linda saw that they were leaving, so she followed them as stealthily as she possibly could. They went into Charlotte's house. So Linda went to a window that was conveniently slightly open. Now she could not only see but listen in on what they were up to.
Good you're here. Well, have fun with Annika. We'll be back before you know it.
Tom said as he gently patted Sonic's head.
Oh, so that baby's in that human baby. Okay, this is perfect now to record them.
Linda thought as she got her phone out and turned on her camera. Meanwhile, with Sonic and the gang, they were playing with Annika.
What are we going to do about Dr. Denman? She can find out about our news site.
Silver asked nervously as Annika was snuggling into his chest fur.
Yeah, especially Marina. No one would suspect a thing about you.
Sonic added seriously as he began to pace.
Well, calm down, Sonic. You're freaking out. Just relax.
Marina said as she put her hands on Sonic's shoulders to put his pacing to a halt. Then she rubbed the back of one of Sonic's ears, which caused him to purr.
Oh, thanks Marina. You're right. We need to keep our heads.
Sonic said as he sat back on the couch. Suddenly, Shadow's ears began to twitch as he started to feel uneasy.
Hey guys, can we go to Cleo's house? I feel uneasy here, like someone is watching us.
Sure, let me grab the baby stuff. It'll take just a second.
Then he dashed around the house to do just that.
Great, let's give Cleo a heads up and tell Dad that we're going there.
Shadow said as he and Sonic pulled out their phones. 3 minutes later, they were done and left the house. Dr. Denman's point of view.
I couldn't believe it. They're hiding something. I wonder what Sonic meant about Marina though. I, even more stealthily, followed them. A few minutes later into following them, they started having a conversation.
Man, Annika is so cute. She's lucky to have 3 amazing brothers like you.
Marina said as she side-hugged Sonic.
Thanks, Marina.
It made me want to start over if we can have that date we talked about.
Oh, definitely. It'll be the perfect way to celebrate the end of the scientist crisis.
Sonic said excitedly in agreement as Cleo's house came into view. Once they were inside, I looked for a spot of the house that would allow me to listen in. I finally found it and started recording again.
As Cleo left the bench, she said to go to her room for now since the discussion was still happening.
Will do, Cleo, and thanks.
Sonic said quietly as they quietly went upstairs as to not interrupt the meeting. Kim saw them and her jaw dropped. She, being the curious one, followed them.
Hi, I'm Cleo's sister Kim. Mind if I hang out up here? I was a little bored down there.
Sure, and it's nice to meet you, Kim.
Silver said as Cleo left the room. After they introduced themselves, Marina looked at Sonic and saw he looked down.
Hey, are you okay, Sonic?
Marina asked as she took his hand supportively.
To be honest, no. I miss seeing my tail, my merhog one that is. I can't wait for this to be over so we can swim to Mako Island again.
Follow me, Sonic. We have a bathtub if you miss it that much.
Kim said as she walked to the bathroom with Sonic following her.
Thanks, Kim. I've been so stressed out and this will definitely calm my nerves down.
No problem. So do you need me to get a towel or do you have Ricky's power?
I've got Ricky's power.
Sonic said as he gave Kim a thumbs up. Kim nodded and went back to Cleo's room. Dr. Denman's point of view.
Once I saw that they were heading to the second floor, I snuck into the backyard and took out my spy drone that was a small size, which is perfect for when you don't want to get caught in the act, and position it more freely. I set it to record what it saw once it was where I wanted it to be. So I guided it to Cleo's room for a hunch told me they were in there. I then sat back and watched to see what they were up to.
So what's your story, guys?
Kim said casually as they all got comfortable and Silver put Annika in the portable crib Sonic brought with him.
Oh, well, we should wait for Sonic first, since it begins with him.
Wow, really? That got me already invested.
Kim said excitedly as they all laughed. Dr. Denman realized Sonic wasn't in there, so she waited.
I wonder how long Sonic's gonna be staring at that amazing tail of his in the bathroom.
Marina asked as she giggled while picturing him doing just that. Dr. Denman gasped in delight as she guided the drone into the bathroom without anyone noticing. Luckily for her, the drone doesn't make any noise when flying and hovering. Meanwhile, Sonic was lost in his thoughts as he silently admired his shimmering blue fishtail.
Well, I guess this is the Gun Incident Australia edition. But still, something about this seems like it's even more serious and dangerous than that time. I don't know what I'll do if Maria and my brothers get captured by that psycho.
Sonic said quietly to himself as he felt tears fall down the sides of his muzzle from the mere thought of it.
Whoa, calm down, Sonic. Everything will be fine.
Sonic scolded himself. However, a thought came into his head that scared him even more.
What about our mermaid friends? We can't allow her to find out that they still have their powers.
Sonic thought in a panic as he quickly drained the tub and steam dried off.